Munro78 is now broadcasting. Streaming EA Sports Rory McIlroy PGA Tour. Rory McIlroy PGA Tour. Munro78, PS4. Two-player version game of golf. Here we go.
This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Frank, one of the things we love about golf, it's an outdoor game, and we share these spectacular views with our friends from Mother Nature.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous out here. Years ago, I played an exhibition match in Calgary with Hale Irwin, which isn't that far away from where we are today. And just the vistas, the magnificent pines, the Douglas firs, the white spruce, the aspens, it's just all there in front of you. This is an idyllic day, too, to play golf.
We start off here at the first with a par 4, 414 yards. Frank, what's the key to playing this hole?
You could hit driver or 3-wood down there. Their only real concern, that bunker a long way down the left side. 3-wood would never reach that. And just a short iron in to a relatively flat green.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. presented by EA Sports in association with the PGA Tour. Located in Alberta, Canada, the Banff Springs Golf Club is a sight to see. Just spectacular views around every corner and challenging holes that will test every level of player. Rich Loader alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports on the call today. Frank, how would you describe this layout here at Banff Springs?
Well, Rich, the holes gently roll along the Bow River underneath those magnificent snow-capped peaks of Sulphur Mountain, Mount Rundle, and the other one in the distance is Tunnel Mountain. The greens range from these huge, massive, expansive sort of surfaces to small and flat, so very diverse.
Banff Springs making a strong first impression with a par 4, generous fairway, and beautiful mountain landscape in the background, Frank.
Yeah, not overly long, a little dogleg to the left. That bunker down the left, you have to hit an absolutely mammoth tee shot to reach that. Good drive's going to set up just a short iron in here.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Welcome to the Fairmont Banff Springs Golf Course, situated in Banff National Park, a mile high in the Canadian Rockies with breathtaking views in every direction. A captivating and challenging course, amateurs and professionals alike constantly amazed by its sense of difficulty. The optical illusions created by the mountains towering in the distance might deceive the eye of even the most skilled player. This is Rich Loader alongside Frank Nobilo in the booth for EA Sports. We'll be calling all of the action out on the course, and let's jump down to the tee and get this started. Frank, with those snow-capped mountains in the distance, this opening hole is really a gorgeous getaway. You can kind of get lost just looking out on the horizon.
Yeah, it certainly is pleasing to the eye off the tee. See the hole bending gently to the left. The bunker down the left not really in play.
We had some controller issues. Hopefully everything is fixed this time. Now we can zoom.
Frank, the beauty of golf, we're not playing inside a dome with no wind. You have to be able to handle the elements.
You do, and that's really where the better player comes through. On a day like today, anything around par is going to be a good score, so just adjust your own mental par.
Frank, now the second shot here at the par 4 opening hole. What are we looking at?
Well, with a short iron in hand, Rich, I mean, you just go flag hunting straight out of the gate. It's a generous green. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. Second shot, good look at the green. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
This one has a chance, and he has it. Beautiful putt. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Has the putt, and now at -1.
Nice.
Frank, how about the par 3 second hole?
The first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you could easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Playing a full 180 yards now. Frank, you've played golf all over the world. What are your impressions of Banff Springs?
It's nice, Rich. I was actually in Calgary many a year ago, and I'm disappointed I never got to play the Banff golf course. Getting to see it today, it's one that I would have put on my bucket list.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Do that.
Ricky Fowler trying to roll this one in. -2 early in the round. Well, Frank, as we get to the third hole here at par 5, it feels to me like you need to be at a minimum 1 under through the first 3 holes or you're losing ground to the field.
You're exactly right. Chance here for birdie or eagle too. This is one of those holes you can just wind it up and let it fly, and you'll certainly get a good reward with a big tee shot.
Good contact, good result. Frank, such a sweet swing. Really a pleasure to watch. Good lie in the fairway. A good chance to make something happen here. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Good chance at one. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Just ideal. Good speed on that putt and just a tap in remaining. Locked in on the read and the speed. Continues to putt beautifully. Nice, solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
Frank, it's always fun to play a par 3 just like this one.
Yeah, the ball's going to go further. Obviously, get to tee it up. Should be able to carry that water. That's really the only problem for the player in front. But once again, another good chance for a birdie.
192-yard par 3 fourth. Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, heading toward the rough.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
You'll need to catch this solid, 190 yards away. Frank, you've played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself that it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
This is a good-looking shot. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
He'll need to be strong with this. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Nothing wrong with that par putt. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Good putt and a good move. Now to 4 under. Frank, what's the key here at the 5th hole? It's par 4, 424 yards.
The first real stringent tee shot of the day. 3 bunkers, first one not really in play. That third one in the distance, unless you're someone like a Bubba Watson, you should be able to aim at that and not reach it.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead. Actually, a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Wow, what a shot.
What are the chances of making it from there?
Yes.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Ooh-ho.
Just a little tap in here. With that, moves to 5 under par. Frank, the 6th here at Banff Springs, a good little hole, isn't it?
It is very tempting, very easy to sort of just stand up there and wail away with the driver and get caught. This is a generous fairway. You could hit any club down there and you're not going to have a problem with the second shot. So it's just trying to find a yardage that you're comfortable with.
Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot.
Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle-nose down.
Can't even see it from here. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough.
Wow.
And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Very well done. Almost made it.
Fuck.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Just 5 feet left. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Well, that hurts. Lining this one up for par. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. So makes the putt, and now at -6. Now to the long, par 5, 7th hole, 602 yards, Frank. They call it hoodoo.
Yeah, it's nothing for a little muscle man. Bust one up the tee there. Well, actually it is. You're going to need 2 of your best if you want to reach this par 5 and 2. So, start with a good one.
This has really been an airtight performance to this point, just flawless.
That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
He can't be that good.
Frank, this is good golfing weather. Nice strong breeze. I mean, that is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards. Setting up for the approach, this player in total command.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The decision-making, club selections being spot on, but the execution, the swing, is really what I'm admiring right now.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Well, hit the green, but certainly not close to the hole.
Yeah, probably barely give him a C for that shot.
This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but that is well on the cards.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Oh, come on.
Ricky Fowler for eagle. Wow, I thought he made that. So the eagle goes begging. He still has this for birdie. Starting to put something special together. 6 under par. So just a formality here. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole?
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. When that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer
Hole in
carry,
one
so
coming
just
up,
be a little
ha, ha, ha.
cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Knocks it up on the green. It is about 28 feet away from the hole. This could be a good one. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Good-looking putt right here. Oh, what a putt from long distance, bottom of the barrel. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Trying to grind out a par here. Needs it. Good, confident stroke. That's what you like to see. Putting for par. Stays at 6 under. Now to hole number 9, 501 yards. It's a par 5.
Yeah, we finished with the third par 5 on the front 9. You're just going to come through those sort of chute of marvellous trees that define this fairway. Just avoid the right side. Something down the left side is going to open up the second shot. Oh, that's it. New member of the 300-yard club.
Good poke right there. Good spot right there.
Center cup.
Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And, Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
This is a good-looking shot. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Frank, a lot of exciting shots on this opening side, and here we go again, second to this par 5 ninth.
Got to look at the green down the other side, Rich. Pitches a lot from left to right, so two choices. You can hit a normal shot. You've got to aim that a little left of that flag. Either that or draw it back towards the flag and into that uphill slope.
Settles in over the putt. Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
If Fowler makes this, it will be an eagle on the card and noise across the grounds. Moves to -8. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. And he has it for birdie. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back nine, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
Frank, which way is this headed?
Well, judging by his body English, looks like it's heading a little right. There is a bit of green out there, though.
On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long. Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good.
Now it's at sneaky distance.
Wow, touch of a locksmith out there, making everything.
Yeah, and the result, yet another birdie too. Totally in command.
8 under par for the round. On the tee here at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4. Is this a drive you like to hit, Frank?
It certainly is, Rich, but it's a little narrower than what your eye first sees. And the reason why, there's a tree sort of another 40, 50 yards down the right side past that bunker. So if you hog that right side, that tree can become a little bit of a problem for the second shot.
Frank's certain shots have a certain sound, and that one had it.
And especially as it echoes through the mountains.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Let's see what Ricky Fowler can come up with here on the approach.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Ooh, almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
He is capable of going on some torrid runs. This would be a birdie for Fowler. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Clean this up with a tap. Did the job right there. Has this to save par. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, what are we looking at here at the par 412, 442 yards?
Players are really focused on that bunker down the left side. That's the one that has to be either laid up, which would be 286 yards off the tee, or sort of worked off. This could very well be a 3-wood off the tee. Just hit it straight at that left bunker.
Well, this one has a chance to be really good. Good contact, good result. They'll be pretty happy with that 290-yard poke off the tee. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green. That was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Dialed in now for this second shot here to the 12th hole, Frank.
A chance for another birdie, Rich. Just be a little aware of this green. Nice little rolls and contours and different levels. So just be aware of exactly where that flag is cut today. And just try and keep it on that section.
Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. Third shot, looking for a good one. And getting ready for the putt. Wow, almost fell within just a few inches of dropping. Ten under par on the day. So they'll tap in. That is a solid par putt. Well, this is a good hole right here. Par 3, 225 yard, 13th. Frank, what do you think?
Well, it's called sulfur. I can't remember what element that is on a periodic table, but the hardest thing here is not to figure that out, but figure out what club you're going to use. Just a fraction downhill, just over 200 yards. It does narrow up when they start to stick the flag in the back, but there's a nice fat target there, sort of those first 2/3 of the green.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. This one looks right on point. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Frank, can we say it? That was weak.
You just did.
Shit.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Wow, that's disappointing. Chance to get too deep on one hole and you leave it short.
Well, the good thing is he didn't miss it, right? It didn't go past and miss. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll never know.
Okay. Still has a chance for birdie, too.
Right, okay. I like that. It's a positive attitude.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And
Nice.
what a day it's been. Just a couple of feet.
I still hate trying to putt. I hate trying to putt.
That's a bogey. Frank, this par 4 14th hole at about 440 yards will test you all the way up to that green, won't it?
It certainly will. It just looks like you should bash it over those bunkers down the left side, but the green pitches from left to right. So the best access is actually down the right side, coming in from that sort of right line. So don't be fooled here. It's fine.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Frank, over the course of the last 15 years or so, there have been a number of initiatives within the game of golf just to try to grow the sport.
Yeah, we've seen the PGA Junior League, which is a series of competitions, obviously for juniors to play. But the first tee really is worldwide now, just to try and introduce players from all over the world into the game of golf. They're introduced with club professionals. They learn skills that are essential really to play the game of golf. But in 2014 was a real step, what I think, in the right direction to showcase the junior talent around the world with the drive, chip and putt, where you actually get a chance to play the drive, chip and putt final at Augusta National, the home of the Masters.
Imagine young kids, boys and girls, 8 years old, 11 years old, being able to go home and tell their friends, tell their families, hey, I have something in common with Jack Nicklaus, with Arnold Palmer, with Phil Mickelson, with Tiger Woods. I won at Augusta National Golf Club. Oh no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck? Should be safely on deck.
Well, this would put a charge into the gallery. Birdie try for Ricky Fowler. Always like to get to double figures under par. 10 under already. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Now to double figures under par. That's a good place to be. 10 under. Frank, looking out here on the 15th hole, this looks like a spot where you could really crank one that you could tell your buddies about.
It's another hole that suits a player that hits the ball right to left. It's no surprise to see why Rory McIlroy plays well around here. Nice, big, high towering draw. It's going to go that extra yardage because of the elevation.
Nice drive, right in the fairway, and a good swing on that one.
Do you get any bonus points for hitting a person?
What a great shot.
Oh, come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. Pretty stout second shot here at the par 4 15th. And Frank, what's the right way to shape this one?
It's actually one of the few shots you'd probably want to hit left to right. Notice the entry of the green is more on that left side of the green. Green does pitch back to the player as well, so it may be a little cut in here for a change.
Sit down. Get down.
Oh, this is gone.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Meh.
Second shot now for Ricky Fowler. Good swing, good shot yet again. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Oh, hello there. Really nice putt. of the game's most electric performers, Ricky Fowler, now over this birdie putt. Well, the great hits just keep coming. Moves to -11 on the day. Frank, the 16th hole, 414 yards, par 4, is nicknamed GOAT. Would that be greatest of all time, or is it just because the possibility you could see old Billy out there here in the Canadian Rockies?
I'd like to think it's the greatest of all time. I've never seen a GOAT hit a draw, that's why, and that's what's needed off this tee once again. The first bunkie should easily be able to carry that, and, well, if you're the greatest of all time, this is a fairway, you'll certainly hit. That's an absolute beauty.
Oh, look out, Frank. Where's this one headed?
This is definitely rough, Rich, off the tee.
Crap.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Well, that's what the great ones do. From the rough, they use their skill and their strength to get it out and get it close. Frank, looking at this approach now to the 16th, what does the player need to be aware of?
You've got to make sure you fly the ball every inch of the way here, Rich. The ball won't kick forward because of that false front. So making sure you at least club up, not club down.
This is a 9-footer. In the hole and a birdie. Getting set now over the putt. $11 under on the day. Now to the 17th, 374 yards, and Frank, players might be licking their chops here.
They certainly would, Rich. Bunkers left and right, but they can be carried with an aggressive tee shot. And it'll set up just a short iron into a green that pitches towards you. So maybe just a little bit underneath the flag with a second shot. Really a chance to have a fast finish.
Into the tall cabbage.
Oh,
that
shit.
ball is swallowed up. Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. Fowler eagle it would be. Can he hold it? You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants to do over there.
He'd love to get this one. Big putt for birdie.
How did that not go in?
Just a little too much juice on that birdie putt, Frank.
It was bold. Very bold.
Locked
What?
in on the read and the speed. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Clean this up with a tap. Everybody loves them. Birdie on the card. Well, here we are at the final hole here at Banff Springs. 578-yard par 5, and Frank, a chance to finish the round with a flourish.
If you're one of the fortunate to hit this fairway, it's very reachable, but well protected by bunkers, left, right, central bunkers as well. You really have to be aware of two things: the wind direction and exactly how far you can carry that tee shot if you want to find this fairway.
That was just a beautiful drive. He hit it solid and right in the middle. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good. Frank, this is a pretty important shot. Second here to the par 5 18th.
That's a great tee shot now. The opportunity in front is, well, it's delightful, really. A good second shot here. Chance for eagle.
Electronic Arts cannot draw cars properly.
Good looking shot right here. That is just an outstanding shot right there. And now a chance for an eagle. Frank, this is one of my favorite shots in all of golf. Second to a par 5 finishing hole we know we have a chance to see some fireworks.
Yeah, that drive has certainly cut this hole down to size, and second shot just a little bit uphill, but you can see this is just green light, massive entry into the front of the screen.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Dude, that's an eagle. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Just playing great. 14 under already. Really good round out there today. What's the mindset, Frank, to keep it going?
First thing, really, Rich, just try and keep the same composure for tomorrow's round. Get some rest. We know that. Shouldn't really have to hit the range. Swings in good position. Just keep it easy and visualize how tomorrow's going to pan out.
Good game, good game.